Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events. Hello, everybody, and welcome to GT Champions. We are here broadcasting the GTC Sprint Series for ENVY Simsports here on our GTC TV. So welcome aboard, everybody who is here and watching, and those of you watching later on. Glad to have you as well. We're here for the GTC Sprint Series, and this is going to be a really good race, guys. It's a lot of fun out there. And we have some new blood in the water here in the booth. I am Chris. I'll be doing the play-by-play here as always. And with us, as usual, Mr. John Powers. Hello, sir.
Hi, Chris. Hi, everybody.
How you doing? Good?
Yeah, oh yeah, doing good. Ready for this race.
Awesome. And Pix is here. What's up, buddy?
Hello everyone.
There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. And of course, our executive producer, Eitan Ben-Ezra, out there in one of these days, Pix. One of these days, we get him in one of this booth with us, but we'll deal with that later. And of course, John Cannon, the series promoter here for ENVY Simsports, and new featured dead center of your screen, Oscar Brown. What's up, Oscar?
Hello everyone. Good to be here. How you going, Chris?
I'm doing pretty good. So Oscar's gonna be joining us for a little while, and we're trying him out. We're just renting it. You know, we're renting the car. We're gonna see if we like it, and you know, then we'll see if we decide to keep it. So I'm teasing with you. I'm teasing you, man. So we are at the track that I cannot name. So we're gonna call it Circuit Giles. That's not how you say it. I don't even know how to say it. I went and looked it up, and there's like 3 different people that pronounce it. Circuit Giles Villeneuve or something like that. Gilles? Okay. Sounds good. Isn't it also Canadian Motorsports Park? Is that what they also call it? Because maybe I'll call it that. No, I think that's a different track. That's not it, he says. That's true. 2.7 miles and about 14 or so turns on the track, couple of hairpins, and the turn 7 there, the one right there at the top of your map, we're going to see a little bit of slidey from the cars as they get that thing figured out. But it's going to be a long 90-minute race, folks, and we have some long straights. So we should see some of these GT3 cars getting way up the gears all the way down there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So lap record of 132.5 set. Let's see, what year was that? Why am I not seeing it? Because I don't.
Oscar knows.
This season in
Oscar
iRacing.
knows.
This season.
Oscar knows it. Oscar's. Well, right now.
You know why, Chris?
He has all the stats.
You know why, Chris? Because these cars don't race here.
Ah, there we go. That makes perfect sense. All right. Well, perfect. A 132.5 from an iRacing lap record.
From an alien.
Is the fastest lap in qualifying. What's that?
An alien, I assume, right, Oscar?
I believe he was 4K. So yes.
4K. That's a lot. And there's 10K guys out there, which makes me just baffled. But in any case, it's round 5. We've been through a bunch of these races. It's been pretty exciting for all of the races. We got this one and 3 more left to go. We still got Indianapolis, and we got a street circuit there at Chicago. So lots of walls to greet every single turn. And then we'll finish up at Willow Springs, which, like I think we mentioned it last week, I've not driven Willow Springs in iRacing, and I'm kind of excited to do that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, Albie's comment in the chat. What did we saying about turn 7? So I'm guessing maybe, just maybe, Albie had a moment in turn 7. We'll see. Anyway, so for as far as the class standings go right now, Jose Flores, Lucas, and Albie are your top 3. Lucas is not here, so it's a chance for Albie to pump up the volume, so to speak, get himself up there for that battle for first position with Jose. We'll see how the race turns out for those guys. TJ's not here either. Javi Sierra is here, so he gets a chance to move up into that 4th place, maybe even 3rd place if he can get enough points out of the day. So that should be interesting. Over in the AM class, Aaron is not leading by much, 7 points. It's about as tight there as it is in the pro class. So Aaron, Josh, Jayton, they all have some duking it out to do in the AM class. And of course, in the silver class, which is largely represented here today, David, Chris, and Chris all here. Look at this. Chris, Heidi, and Joe Stella are tied. And Joe is here, and Chris Heidi's here. So, or Hitty. I keep saying Heidi all the time. I don't know why. Maybe Heidi Klum. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. She's pretty, and she's my age, so it's all good. Anyway, so they're tied for that 3rd place spot. That should be an interesting battle today. So I'm excited. And now we're gonna take a quick detour to talk to John, because I know what John has in his hand right now, and I'm certain that it might even be a new flavor. John, you got a new flavor today?
I do not have a new one. I'm still sipping on the pecan bourbon.
The pecan bourbon. All right.
Yeah,
All right. So
it's great.
clearly you like it if you're drinking it again, right?
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Awesome. Well, folks, you can go check out natashacoffee.com/envy. There's a discount code on there. And you heard John talking about his discount code when you bought a sampler pack or something, right?
Correct. Yes. They sent 3 of these bags here that you see like this. That's yeah.
Nice.
Use code ENVY, get a 5% discount. That's not bad.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, see, now I want to get like a candy company like Kit Kat or Twix or something to do one, and then I get a discount code of like free, so I can get as much as I want. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Well, I'll
Anyway,
work on it for you, Chris.
thank you. Oh, that was so great. That's so nice.
That's my specialty, hounding people, hounding them, other companies looking for sponsorships and stuff. So I'll
There
work
you
on that
go.
for you.
Awesome. All right. Hey, so Oscar, you're a sim racer as well as a commentator like ourselves. Do you race with racing gloves?
You bet I do, Chris. Of course. Nothing
Yeah.
is worse than having sweaty hands when you're 2 hours deep into a 6-hour race.
Well, I mean, there's other things that could be sweaty. So, but yes, the hands definitely not fun. So the triple stick guys here, they got really good gloves there for sim racing. So I doubt they're fire resistant or anything because they don't need to be. So they're probably breathe a lot better. That was not good English. I apologize. They probably breathe a lot better. Keep your hands nice and cool and keep your wheel from getting all that gross stuff all into the handles. So go check them out at triplestint.com, you guys, and tell them Envy sent you. I don't know if there's a code actually. I think there was a code for them, isn't it? There might be a code. You can always try Envy, see what it works. There you go. So thanks, Triple Stint. What might this be, you ask? What is this? What is this mystery? Well, the mystery's been revealed just this week. The GTC Trials of Power. It's a GT4 series. It's a little mini series we're doing. It will start. I didn't have it in front of me because I forgot we were going to talk about this today. There it is. November 22nd. We're going to have 2 25-minute races at Red Bull Ring and Mount Panorama. That'll be a lot of fun. All in GT4 cars, open setups, of course. Do you drive the car however you want to get around the track. Round 2 the following weekend will be at VIR on the North Course, and we're going to do the Cup Short version at Sonoma. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And now, here's the fun part. Round 3, we're going to be at, pardon me, I have got something in my throat. We're going to be at the Nordschleife, and we're going to be doing 5 laps around there, so about 50 minutes in the same cars. That whole series is going to end there. But this particular round is called the Masters of the Track round, and all GT Champions winner coin winners, or champions of their series that have gotten the winner's coin, are all invited to come and participate in that race as kind of a thank you and a wrap up for the year as far as tournaments go. We're still gonna have other stuff happening. Don't worry about that. But uh, it's kind of get everybody in there. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll be on track. Pix will be on track. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So that's here. And registration is open. So go to gtchampions.com. Giant picture, as always, right on the front screen where you can click on it and it'll take you right to all the details. Be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, these I never did get mine picks, one of these trophies.
Which series did you win?
Oh, it was the broadcaster series. I think that's what it was. It was, yeah. But anyway, so this is one of the trophies that the winners get for winning the GT Sprint series, which is kind of cool. Look, one for the pros and okay. I don't know the answer to that picks because
Pardon? I believe.
Oh, I know what you're
Yes, I
talking about.
do. So, when it comes to prizes, there's a few of them. So, I think drivers in each class. Yes, so drivers in each class that has the fewest incident points, they will receive $10 in cash. Must participate and finish in every race as well. And then the 3 random drivers will, of course, receive $10 in cash, and as well must participate and finish in every race. So yeah, there's some great prizes there, and I believe there's also some prizes with the triple stint racing gloves. So one random driver will receive a pair of triple stint racing gloves for free, which you must participate and finish every race. There's a theme here, and then. Yes, I think that's all of the other random prizes that you can get if you participate in every race. So yeah, I think there's a great few little prizes there that are up for grabs.
I like it. Thanks for sharing that. That's super important. And that's really cool. Keeps everybody here battling it out and showing up every single week. Looks like all the drivers just poured out onto the track for the warm up. So hey Oscar, if you wanna take a stab at sharing our qualifying results, or I could do it. Up to you.
No, I'm very happy to do it.
Have at it, bud.
So starting off with Jean
Jean
McClellan.
McLuhan.
Jean McLuhan. I'm sorry, guys, if I mess some of these up, but
It's our
Jean
brand.
McLuhan,
We mess them all up.
with taking home the pole position today with a 134.382, which is very nice and speedy, that one. And then rounding out the front row, we have Brad Mueller, 1.4 seconds behind, so Sean with a blitzing lap there. And then we have Terrell Lance in third, Jose Flores down in fourth there, and then Harvey Sierra in fifth. Chris Hiddy in the number 98 car is in sixth place there, and then David
Come on, do it.
David Labria. I'm sorry, David, if I messed that up. In seventh there, and then Joe Stella in eighth. Also, I believe Joe has been promoted, so this is his first race in silver, which should be a big one for him, coming in eighth there. Stuart Smith is in ninth place there, and then we have Aaron Siemens in 10th. And I believe, is there more?
That is a tight front 5 rows,
Oh,
man.
there we go. Yeah, it is pretty tight. I mean, a pole position with the 1.4 second gap is huge, but then apart from that, pretty tight. And then we have William Gary in 11th, Joseph Kronk Jr. in 12th, and we have Albie in 13th there, Rob Shaw in 14th, and then Chris Rise in 15th, and of course myself in 16th by accidentally by by accidentally joining as a driver. So I'll bring home the wooden spoon for the broadcasting team today, and then Josh Hurley in 17th. And that is the grid for today's race.
Hey, people, he did it! Yay! He got through some of the names. Woohoo!
We
Had
have
to
done it.
toss you into the fire from the frying pan, buddy.
That's good. You either sink or you swim. So
There you go.
Sometimes we
That's
default
awesome.
picks for the correct pronunciations, especially
We
David.
do. He has the ability to get that. You know, he's more cultured than we are, right? So he's. I've been around a long time, but only around my people. He's been around all over the place, and he's most special.
I'm just
So-
happy I'm not
Oh.
dead last. So second
Well-
last it is.
What'll be interesting about this race, honestly, is there's a good set of cars. There's only 5 pro drivers on the track right now, and there's 5 AM drivers, and there's 4, 5, 6, 7 silvers. So we got a small little pack of each that are out on the track. But this track, with its really long straights, that's gonna lead to keeping some things together. People getting that slipstream, getting back into the fight when they've lost just a little bit of time in a corner. So it'll be interesting to see just how these drivers manage that. And remember, these guys start random. Nope, that's the wrong word to use. Let me rephrase that. They're not starting by class. So you'll see that on the pole sitters, the 2 on the front row are pros, but one behind them is an AM and a silver. And there's some pros further back. So everyone just starts together in this series. So it's a great chance for some of these drivers who are battling for their class championships to get themselves up and in the front of the pack, away from, well, we all know what happens in racing, the middle of the pack on the first couple laps. Things can get a little dicey, right? It happens. So it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and of course I
And-
think is like fighting your people in class is important, but I think every point counts, because as we've seen with Joe getting promoted last race, so into this race. Ooh. No, I mean every point counts. So while you're sure racing your people in your class, you're ultimately racing for overall points, which are really important if you do end up getting bumped up into higher classes throughout the season. So
Yeah, and who doesn't want to just beat everybody else on the
Oh, yeah.
racetrack, right? So- All right, let's take a look here. So, luckily, we've got some nice clear track, about 68 degrees outside, 65 degrees. Well, the ambient temperature, track temperature, about 68 degrees. The humidity is not too bad, and it's partly sunny out there. So, no rain this time, thank goodness. So the guys gotta like that. So should be a lot of fun. It is a little gusty out there, and I don't know which direction that is coming from, and if that might affect anything. But these cars, the wind is not as bad on GT style cars as it is on, open wheel cars and formula cars, because those things rely on so much accurate wind coming across them. These things are just, way better. Oh, listen to that. Oh, that sounds so pretty. Is that the Ferrari that sounds like that? Or is that the Corvette right below us? I think it's the Corvette. I know, but there's that one that's got a unique sound there. Anyway. Let's see. Is Jean McLuhan in the Porsche? Yeah. I don't think Jean McLuhan owns another car. I think only the Porsche is all he has in his garage. I think every race I've ever seen him participate in, he's always been in the Porsche. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And Brad's going to be in that Mustang. So I'm interested to see what that green flag start's going to look like. They don't go until, well, let's see. Sometimes they go on the green lights, and then sometimes Albie holds them back, and so they all start together. So depends on the corner. Everyone should get out of the final chicane in time for the race start. So, oh gosh. Hey John, look at turn 1 and 2. Hard left into a hairpin right. What could go wrong?
Nothing. Except for pure chaos.
Yep, pure chaos. All right. We're going to keep those overall standings. There's the green lights, but I think they're holding them back. Nope, never mind. I take that back. We got Mustang versus Porsche. And Tyrrell Lance in the Ferrari looking to get away inside, but he's not making it work. That is Mr. Flores getting the spot done there in turn 2. So he gets up into that 3rd spot. And now Tyrrell has to fight another one. He has got Porsches all over him. So far, so good on the opening lap.
Oh.
I had to say it, didn't I? I had to say it. Oh, Stuart Smith goes into the wall, shoots past there. We'll take a look at that in a bit as we come back to the track here. So far, everyone is keeping it together. There's Max Verstappen there running in 14th. And so look at that. Jean-Luc does keep the lead there. Brad on the throttle, and this is everywhere. Okay, so far that's gonna stay green. We're not gonna throw yellow for that one. Everyone's still moving along, but Brad dropping like a fly down the order, all the way down to 13th already, and there's pieces of everything going around. I don't think he realizes that all the parts of his car that he needs are gone. That thing's a mess. Did you see, Oscar? Did you see? Was there a fender that left on that car?
That car has been stripped clean. I mean, a crash on the exit of turn 9 is probably one of the last places you want to have a crash like that. It just everyone coming around that blind corner there and just straight into it. There are no parts left on that car, so they'll be crawling that one back to the pit lane now and hopefully get back in the race.
Ooh, bad place to be parked. Not a great place to be. Yeah, he's like, I'm getting out of the way. Joe Stella says, I'm just gonna move this over here. These chicanes have already claimed a few people, and we're on lap 2. So, ouch.
Yeah, I mean, we got 1 hour and 27 minutes to go, so.
I know, we've already gotten all kinds of stuff going on. Now, here's a good thing. Javi is running up in 4th place on the track, which is great because all the people he's chasing down for the podium places in the championship are all behind him. So, now Albie's not that far behind him. He's right there in that little, I think that's a Ferrari, or is that the McLaren? I forget. Oh, he's in a Ferrari. Javi's sporting a new livery a little bit today. Did he switch teams? It looks like he may have switched teams. Well, it makes sense. He's going for the gold, right? So, might as well.
And Chris, big lead in the front of the pack. Jean is 6.2 seconds ahead of Tyrrell right now. That is,
yeah, look.
Wow. After what,
now,
3 laps?
Yeah. Well, when you don't have to worry about crashing into people, you get that clean air. You just get to go. I remember he used to drive the Pink Pig livery every time, and now he's finding his own feet. Chris Rise making some moves on Javi. Ooh, that was smooth, Chris Rise. That was nice. Now, why is Javi letting them get so far away all of a sudden? Did he have a moment? Perhaps he had a moment. I don't know if... I didn't see him go off the track or anything. Oh. Joe's got that nose right up in there. Okay, who's gonna give way? This is a long piece of track right here. Don't forget there's brakes you need. Oh! Oh, look at that. AMG gets a little too deep off into the track. Joe says, I'll just stick my nose right over here. You can have the inside of the next corner, but not. Oh, he does get it done. He gets just in front of him. Look who's looking right behind him. Jose Flores, who pit earlier. I noticed that when the race got started. I wonder why Jose pit. Did he get damaged? He was only in there for 4 seconds. Okay, he must have hit something. All right, John McLuhan, all the way up to almost 8 seconds now over Tyrrell Lance. Chris Hitty he's closing in on Tyrrell, so we'll see if he can keep that number yellow. That's a good sign. That means he's getting in there. He's dropped like 0.3 on him already, just since I started saying the words. So he is closing in on Tyrrell Lance, and that would be for class position, but also bragging rights, sitting on the podium places. These guys are having fun right here. Well, maybe not as much.
Commentators cuss.
It is. It happens all the time.
It's very real.
It is. It is. But it's worse for some commentators than others. It seems to be a real problem for me and less of a problem for others.
Yeah.
But it's probably because I do most of the talking, I guess. That's probably it. Okay, we're going to find out what happened here. So this was where Brad, I think, just coming into the left-hander, he gets the gas on it. Little on the curb. Yep.
Oh, that'll do it. And
yep. There goes the wing. There goes one fender. Here comes the front fender. There's the right-hand fender. Wow. It makes me think of Days of Thunder. I want you to go out there and hit the pace car because you hit everything else. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, that thing's a mess.
And then the Porsche's carrying its bumper for him, which is very nice.
Yeah, he was going to deliver it to the pit lane entrance for him. Oh, Joseph Kronk. What happened to Joseph on our replay?
That was
yeah,
back at
that
the
part.
start when. Yeah.
I remember that. You know, a little note for you, Oscar. Joseph Kronk has probably arrived and driven every race I can think of at ENVY. And even if he's in last place, he usually just keeps racing.
Yeah.
Right?
Joseph Lee as well. If you're watching, wonderful livery with the L plates on it. I think that's a little secret that the Australians here would get. So.
Pix, I really thought you were going to do that whole wow. That's exactly what my brain was processing when you did that. Oh no, around goes William.
Oh. And the Wall of Champions takes an L.
Yeah.
I can see that
and it's always fun to crash right after pit lane entrance. That's the best, knowing that you got to go all the way around the track. Oh, yuck. Oh. Don't hit the wall. You need to keep that. Oh, people are struggling today. Lap 6, we're 8 minutes in. 8 minutes, and I think we've had 2 retirements so far.
That was a crazy 8 minutes.
Look how close Jean McLuhan is to lapping number 14 there. He's getting on him.
Oh yeah, he is. You're right. Look at that. Who's 14th? David. David Labrador. Yeah, that guy. David L.
And Albie's right on the back of Chris now as well.
Oh yeah, you're right. See, Chris was
hairpin
all over the back of Tyrrell Lance. Now he's about a second back from him, so he's laid back a little bit, and now Albie's gonna put some pressure on him. And Oscar, just a little side note. Chris Hitty it actually works on an IndyCar team.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's the guy that goes in the back and sticks the hose up its butt to make it go up in the air. There's a real word for that. I don't know what it's called, but that one just sounds more fun to say.
Definitely.
I think it's
I
I think it's
think so.
Jackman. Air Jackman. I don't know.
Oh, here
We should come
go.
up with a
Could be
song for him.
Albie could put a move on here. Right on his bumper and up the inside there.
Yeah,
Can he
keep
get
in
rotated
mind
to
he's
the
not.
right?
No, you're good.
That's done. That's a very good move. It's hard to do that in the first little section of the track there, especially if you go wide into turn 1, then you have that really got to string that car around for the right-hander. So that's a good move by Albie there.
Yeah,
Up
I think Chris
into
was
third.
giving him a little bit of space to work with. He
Yeah.
knows he's not fighting him for class position, so he's probably like, let's not make Albie work too hard at this, and then both of us end up banging into each other. Is that that's Joe? There's Joe. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where Brad is. Oh, that's Brad right there. Okay. Oh, Brad. That's a ouchie. Those cars don't like hitting walls. They react poorly when you abuse them that way. I'm envisioning, or in my brain, you got wheel damage from the in-car. Your ace engineer. All right, Aaron Siebens has got Joshua Lee. This is for position on the track. They are battling over the 9th position here, and it's the Mustang versus Mercedes. And I gotta say, if I had to listen to all these cars, these two probably sound the most similar. Very deep and throaty sounding cars with tons of torque. And they're just so much fun to drive. What's your favorite car, Oscar? Your GT3 car. What's your go-to?
Hey, I am a huge Porsche guy, so I gotta say the Porsche.
Of course you
it's
are.
It's a bit of a shame that in the official races, this is a very Porsche fan thing to say, that the Bob doesn't always like us. But it appears in this league that the Bob is very nice to Porsches because he won in each class is a Porsche, except for GT3M, which is Aaron in the Ford. So yeah, huge Porsche fan in any sort of motorsports, especially. So yeah. Gotta be the Porsche for me.
My very first endurance series that I ran with my iRacing team, Hypre, Pix and I are on that team. I was like, I want to race one of the 24-hour races, and so it was the Porsche at Spa for the Spa 24-hour. And can I tell you how amazing the Porsche can fly up a Rouge with no wheels on the ground? It can sail through the air, slide around on its roof, and still drive away, barely. But I did that. I'm kind of proud of it, almost. I shouldn't be, but I made that car do something I've just never seen before.
A victory is a victory. You got to take it sometimes.
There you go. There you go. I feel like, who are those two guys way back in, I want to say it was in like the early 2000s? The two guys that were on, I can't remember the name of the Formula One team. They both made a bet about who was going to be able, if they could go flat out up a Rouge. And the first guy went up and just crashed, and it was terrible. And the other guy was like, see, it's all about skill, and you just didn't have the skill. So he did it, and he also crashed. So both cars were out of the race because they were trying to go all flat out through that. Oh, no. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall.
Oh, no, Chris. That is wheel damage right there.
Yeah, that's a tough one. All right, here we go. We got a couple Ferraris duking it out here. Lance and Albie Alvarez. Albie gets his nose in there. That was easy. Easy peasy. Now he's got...
Cyril will get
look
the
at that.
run,
That's not Sean. Oh, no, that's not Jean up there. That because he's... no, that was the car he passed. That's Stuart Smith, probably. Or maybe it was... Okay, so they're close.
And this gap out front for Sean is just growing every lap. What is it, 13 seconds now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, keep in mind, Albie started from the back of the field. He did not get a time in for qualifying, and he's found himself second position on the track. His last lap was just 0.2 off of Jean McLuhan's last lap. The best lap is basically the same, both 1:34.3s. So if Albie can just keep pace and just hope that Jean, makes a mistake, he can hopefully close that gap on him. I have a feeling he's going to sit in that 12-second thing for a while. As way in the background, I think we just saw Mr. Stella whack the wall again with his Corvette. Maybe he didn't. It looked like I saw his car hit the wall again. Sounds good though. I still think it's weird, you guys, being very old. I still think it's weird seeing a Corvette without the engine in the front. It's just such a weird thing to see still. American supercar for cheap. Good car.
Yeah, I do agree. I think that gap to the lead will stay there for probably a good while now. But of course, you've also got the mandatory pit stop, which could play a good little strategic game there as the race goes on. And especially if you get caught behind someone on pit entry, you can lose seconds there as well, I think. So I think a lot of time can be lost and made in the pits. So it'll be interesting how that plays out today as well.
Indeed. Oh, yes. The Mustang. That was my second endurance racing car. Not at Le Mans. It was like the week it came out in iRacing. That was a miserable race. That car was garbage for the race. No one had a setup for it yet. It was just so slow. Wow. That was all two wheels off the ground there. Hey, John, what is your go-to GT3 car? I don't remember what it is.
Well, GT7, it's going to be the Nismo GTR. I understand it's not in iRacing, so then I would have to default to the Acura or the McLaren, I'd say.
Okay, so you like to favor the mid-engine cars?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Stella just had a spin in the background there, I think. Joe Stella.
Did? Oh, he did. Look at that.
I think he kept it out of the wall. So.
Yeah, that's good. At least he didn't
Which is
destroy
tough
the
to
car.
do at that part of the track. So that was a very good job keeping it out of the wall by him.
Good job, Joe. Also, good job. Albie just set the fastest lap of the race last lap. And he was just 0.02 of a second quicker than Jean McLuhan. But somehow Jean McLuhan still got out of the 12 seconds gap into the 13s. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But right now, Albie holds the fastest lap by about 0.04 of a second. A marginal amount of time.
Yeah, those two are hot lapping right now, just going back and forth at each other. So that will be interesting. Albie's trying his best to try and close that gap right now.
Yeah,
but of course, still
well,
a whole 70 minutes left nearly. So lots of things can happen.
Yeah, there's all kinds of time, and lots of things do happen if you those of you who watch with us, and of course, thank you for being here with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that. Get the word out there. I know Retro's here. Retro's always here. I don't know why Retro's not out on the track racing. That's what I want to know. Unless Retro's at work and just watching racing while he works. I do that sometimes. Throw on the TV and just listen to the cars drive around.
Yeah, well, Albie just lost some time there as well. Who's that? That's David in the Porsche there. I think he got a bit loose on the exit, so he lost about a second and a half to Jean that lap, so that's not going to help.
Now that Porsche behind him is actually lapped down.
Yes.
So it's Tyrrell Lance and the other Ferrari back there that is the next closest one to him. Oh, Retro is chiefing for Aaron. Okay. For Aaron Siebens. Nice. Took the season off doing a lot of Arc Raiders. Pix is laughing because he knows all the video games. I don't know any of them anymore. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a
That is
lot
big.
of stuff sticking up in the air. What happened to Joseph Kronk?
That
Curbs.
is big.
That one was okay. This one maybe curbs and a little bit too much throttle. Oh. 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 Boink. Oh, wow. Oh, geez, Louise. What the heck? Hey, Ferrari, build a better car. That thing just... What was the toys we played with when we were kids where you put them together and then when you drop them on the floor, they just explode into a bunch of pieces? That's exactly what that looks like it did.
He's got a bigger
Oh my
wing on
gosh.
there now.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of drag that creates. And now something happened to Stewart. We just don't know yet what it is. Is it going to be throttle? Oh, he was going to go for it and don't hit the wall. Nice save. Okay. Well, there.
That was a fun little sequence. And back to the calm before the storm again.
Yeah. Well, we can see on our standings board that all 5 of the pro drivers are in the top 10, and we've got 3 of the silver drivers in the top 10, and just 2 of the AM drivers. And if I remember right, aren't the silvers the lower class car to the AMs, or do I have it backwards?
No, other way around. AM's
Okay.
the lowest.
Okay, good. I was like, something is wrong. Something's wrong with all of the AM drivers that are the. Okay, so there you go. I'm all better now.
Silvers have come out in force today.
Yeah, they have.
It's Pro, Silver, Am, and Oscar.
And Oscar.
And
yes.
Oscar.
I'm bringing home the wooden spoon for the boys.
There you go. There's Oscar Brown. 14 laps down, now 15 laps down. Okay, does anybody else think that the livery on the front of that car is just placed a little wrong?
A little, and it might be intentional.
Strategic
It
placement.
might not be intentional. I think it just looks a little. It's supposed to. I think it's an anime chick that's on the front, but the way that it dives into the hood like that, it looks. Okay, never mind. We'll I can't talk about it anymore, but I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. Anywho, 13 seconds, not too bad, Jean McLuhan.
Yeah, and he's running that thing right to the edge of track there. He's trying to get every single bit of the asphalt there as he can to try and keep hot lapping against Albie there. And yeah, wow, so his best lap is now in the, 100th off Albie's now? 34.12 compared to 34.11.
It's 3/1000ths of a second,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Wow.
He just ran his fastest lap on the last lap. So, and yeah, these guys are, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And who's that in the BMW? That's Rob Shaw, right? Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Rob Shaw. Oh, this is the track temperature is still pretty nice. Only 68 degrees. These guys could run these tires to the end of the race with temperatures like that. But they can't. So let's see what is Pompey Dude says, man, I wish I was in the series. Love this track. Hey, you can. You just missed out. I'm sure there's some time. I'm sure they'll still let people jump in. I don't know what the rules are there, honestly, with late entries. I'm assuming John would be just fine with adding more people to the roster. So you want to get in there, go to ENVY. Is the new website, right? ENVYSimsports.com. Is that the right
Yep,
URL?
that's
Pix?
correct.
Okay. Oh, I don't even have to ask Pix anymore. I can just ask Oscar things now because Oscar knows all this stuff. Folks, I'm going to tell you a little something about Oscar. We just met, but this guy shows up and says, "Hey, I just spent like 39 hours on this Excel spreadsheet with all of these details." Okay, it wasn't 39 hours. It was like an hour or whatever it was. But he came prepared, y'all, making me look. Oh, sorry, that one caught me off
and
guard.
there's a spin in the
I'm sure
background
caught
there
that too.
Joseph Kronk again. Oh no.
Yeah.
That Ferrari has done it at the exact same spot and he's gotten over a ring again.
He doesn't have a lot of anything on the back of that car. Last I saw it. Look at all these 134s and 135s in there. Ooh, on the brakes, inside. Oh, goes really wide. Trying to get a cut back. They aren't long straight. Now's the time. Can that BMW get anywhere with this Porsche? There's a long ways down there. Is he going to make a move? Oh, this is going to be close. 2/10. Nope, he's laying back.
Yeah. I think what we've seen so far with this race is that, like, to actually maximize that slipstream down the straight, you've got to be right on their bumper outside of the hairpin, which is why we've seen a lot of cars just try and make that move into the hairpin and just try and get far enough in front, because the slipstream doesn't look like it's actually doing a whole lot down the straight there. So unless you're right on their bumper, I don't think a move's going to be on there at the moment.
Yeah, from the looks of it, they need to be about 2.5 to 3/10 max behind them to get some kind of movement done. But speaking of movement, we just had the fastest lap of the race again by Albie. The first one into the 133, a 133.994. It doesn't get any closer to 134 than that. Well, I guess it can get 600s closer, or thousands. But yeah, Albie's marching along. So, but he keeps that interval in that 12-second mark. It's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out for him. Yeah, the wind is not that much. I don't know if the wind is traveling in their nose down these straights, because that could make a big difference in the slipstream. But if it's at your tail, it's going to be a little less efficient or a little less effective. Maybe neither of those words are right, but look at this, right there on top of him. David in P11. This isn't for position, but he's having fun racing anyway because there's a car to chase.
Well, of course, and you also got Joe Stella behind him, 3.3 seconds. Mind you, he is on his outlap after having that crash not so long ago, so he's going to want to try and pull a gap to him behind, because that one is full position. David and Joe behind.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. And Stuart Smith, he's not that well. Yeah, he's pretty far away. Never mind, I take that back.
Joe
Look at
Stella
this.
had another incident, I think.
Uh-oh.
I think he just went off track, so...
Look at this.
Keeping the Corvette one thing.
Is he trying to push that Ferrari down the track? Like, I swear he's getting his nose all the way up in there.
Well, I think people are trying to... I think they've sort of figured out now that you're actually going to be right on their bumper to actually make a move. So if you can't do it into the hairpin, you're just going to be right on the back of that car to try and get a move done into 13 and 14 there.
You see how close to the corner edge of that wall those guys are getting coming out of there? All the way up to the corners. That's pretty awesome.
Hey, I mean, that's why we love this track so much, don't we? Like, it's got a great mix, I think, with the fast corners and then also the really tight walls just all throughout the track. I think it's great. Good little track to race GT3s around.
Yeah.
This one's coming to GT7 now in December.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I saw that.
Part of their add-on they're doing.
I do like me a good windy course, but I also love good long straight, because, you know, part of people don't say it out loud all the time, but a good portion of race car drivers just like the sound of the race car and the feel of the speed, right? It's not always is it the corners. Just sometimes I want to be like revving that thing out and wringing its neck all the way down, you know, for 2 miles in a row, like a drag race. So much fun. Oh, that's right. Tyrrell has is it Angie's jewelry or something? What was it? Oh, someone just went off right in front of him.
Oh.
What was the jewelry place on the side of Tyrrell's car? Do you remember, Pix? Angie's jewelry, Angie's treasures or something?
I don't recall.
I can just recognize something on the side of the car that looks like the logo.
I saw it
Oh,
too.
well.
It's hard to catch. Yeah.
Well, Tyrrell, do a better job of letting it stand out. You're not doing your sponsor any favors. No, I'm kidding. He's gonna laugh at me, or he's gonna yet send me hate mail. One of the two things is gonna happen.
It's Heather's Jewelry Hut.
Heather's. Okay. Thank you for that, Pix.
And they are sponsors of ENVY as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice. Where's that jewelry store?
It may just be online, I think.
Yeah.
There is, let's see. So if we're looking at where things are, Jean McLuhan is running 6th in the Pro Championship, behind Javi, Albi, and Jose Flores. And now he is leading them, which is good for him. That's going to be some good points. Although he has a significant gap of nearly 40 points to the top of the board. But you know what? I'm going to ask our new commentator, Oscar. You did all this research. Is there a drop round in this series?
Yes, there is. I probably should have seen how many there was. But yes, there are drop rounds in the series, so I think it might be. Oh, that's
right in front of the leader.
Sean is going to be.
Oh, jeez, Louise! Oh, sorry, I almost swallowed my drink of water. Well, I guess that's what you do. I almost inhaled my drink of water. That's what I should say. Oh, he didn't have a wing getting there, so he must have lost that somewhere else.
That would have been an absolute heart in your mouth moment there for Sean. And he's Stuart. I think is that Stuart Smith?
Yeah. Oh, he had a few crashes recently.
Okay. He actually just had another crash, I think. He just spun again live. But he's got a
turn 7. Oh, turn 7. Oof. Bink. There goes the wing. Wow. That thing's on rocket ships. It was like, we're out. And now he's like, I got this.
I don't think he knows he doesn't have a rear wing. But no, he's also got a black flag now as well, so probably from incident points, I think. But yeah, that would have been something of a sight for Sean.
If you're driving the Porsche right now, you either want to get in front of this guy or just let him wreck in front of you, because he has no idea his wing is gone. Watch this. He's gonna lose the car through here.
He's not pitting either.
No, he doesn't. I don't think he realizes it's gone.
He's probably wondering why he's so fast down the straight.
Whoa! Oh. Wow, he is battling with that. Yeah,
and there it goes.
Oh my god. And the leader was coming right up on them too at the time. It's right in front of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
John is probably thinking he wants nothing to do with that ever again. After that spin, and he was straight in front of it. That would have been.
Yep.
Wow. But,
so we're down to 14 drivers left on the track right now. They're all there on your screen for you to see in all their glory. We've had 3 retirements. Well, actually, we've had 2 retirements and then Oscar.
Didn't start.
Oh, is Joseph Kronk race? Oh. Oh yeah, he is. You're right.
Oh yes, he is.
Awesome. Atta boy. Let's go. Woohoo! Joseph Kronk showing you just how sportsmanship is. Just keep on racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was close. Oh, it's Sam. That's who it is. Okay. And it's 3 o'clock. Go to bed, bro. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You got a race coming up. You got a race in like 14 hours, so get a good night's sleep.
Here come the pit stops as well.
Yep, they are beginning now. So we'll see how all of this.
These would be all the drivers that ran lower fuel at the start. Then probably a half tank, and then fuel it right up to the max for the end, and bring it home.
It's either that or they already pit in. I mean, half the field had already pit because of wrecking and damage, so they could have just loaded more fuel in there for the rest of the race too. But look at that gap now. Oh wait, never mind. Ah, I was like, no, Albie's leading the race. New race leader. Of course, he has to pit still, but he still holds the fastest lap.
Hey, Chris, I got a challenge for you. Can you pronounce the name of the track correctly?
Nope. Nope, can't. Tried that already. Did you not watch? Did you not hear the first part of this broadcast?
Stuck
I don't speak
at
French.
Gilles.
You say it.
Gilles.
Villeneuve. You'll know.
Gilles Villeneuve. Okay. Oh, that's one way to get through a corner.
And he's just gonna give that one up, I think.
Yeah, that's probably on the radio going, you cut the course, they're going to make you slow down. I hear that way more than I should, I think.
Oh, Chris, do you know where the track gets its namesake from?
I don't. I'm going to guess. Let me guess. Some guy named Gilles Villeneuve.
He was
That is
F1
correct. Very
driver,
popular
wasn't he?
F1 racer, yeah, from 1977 to 82. Pretty impressive resume with Ferrari. In 6 seasons, he had 6 Grand Prix. Won
Wow.
6 Grand Prix in 6 seasons. The track is named after him. Pretty impressive
when
driver.
was
If I'm
this
not
track
mistaken,
built?
his son.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Diving into the depths of Gilles Villeneuve history.
Yeah, yeah.
Take notes, everyone.
I did know it had something to do with Formula One, but I guessed I should have guessed it was him. That would make perfect
well, the
sense,
track
right?
was built in '78, but it was originally called the Notre Dame.
And of course, his son, Jacques Villeneuve.
Jacques.
Jacques.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. He was I think Canada's only Formula One world champion now, I believe. So a little bit of history here.
A great family, yeah.
I'm gonna assume that Gilles, this guy named after this track, the guy I can't say, is French.
Yes, French Canadian.
When was the last French Formula One world champion, or has there ever been one?
Alain Prost.
I never thought to.
See what the food says.
Prost, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Has there been an American one?
Mario Andretti, Mario Andretti, sorry.
Mario Andretti. Okay. I thought he was IndyCar. I didn't know he was Formula One. No, wait. I guess he would be Formula One. Back. I'm showing my knowledge, or the lack thereof, folks. So.
The last Canadian Formula One champion was Jacques, his son, in 1997.
Okay. Yeah, and then it was French was Alain Prost in '93 as well. So look at us talking about F1 history in a GT3 race.
Yeah. Well, let's
Well, it
let's
is an
talk about
F1
an
track.
interesting.
Yeah, it's an F1 truck.
Yeah,
That is
it
true.
is.
I was like, how
So-
did we get here again?
I'm looking at our stream chat here, and Sam is there saying, "Don't worry, I'll turn up on no sleep and put a minute on the field." in
Wow.
GTP car Daytona. So that the gauntlet has been thrown, and Sam says he's gonna come and just destroy the field at Daytona in 14 hours from now in his GTP car at night. Sure. I want to see how that works out. That'll be fun. Retro, do you see his comment? Worst motorsports knowledgeable commentator ever. But that's okay. We still like you. Wow. Okay. How do we? Can we do like thumbs downs to people that are listening to us? I don't know if that's a thing we can do. I don't know. I'm teasing. This is really stretched out, but there are a few cars nearby. Pix keeps finding them for us, which is nice. He's getting to with the three of us yapping it up. Pix gets to focus on bringing y'all the action. So, oh, Retro.
We're all
that's
here
fun.
for the history lessons.
I know. Is it getting dark or is it just cloudy?
I think that section of the track's just cloudy.
Okay. I mean, what time is it on the track? It's
11:43 in the morning. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
never mind. That's my local time. 1:04 p.m. Oh no, I am correct. 11:43 a.m.
Okay. Perfect. Well, let's see. We're 41 minutes into an hour and a half race. So, in about 3.5 minutes, we'll be at the halfway mark.
Yeah, that has gone quick, and that was a action-packed halfway.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, shouldn't this race be over by about now? So we will visiting this race with entirely different time sensitivities, but these are fun. Yeah, it's getting dark. I feel like it's getting dusk over there. That's okay. That's gonna cool the track down. Track's at 68 degrees still, so should be. Don't rain. We don't want any of that. Not. We
doesn't
totally
look
want
like-
that. Right.
Oh no, I'd love some rain. No,
Yes.
unfortunately, it doesn't look like any rain at the moment.
Okay.
Sadly, just looking like a little bit more humidity and just clouds coming in as well. So.
Look at these two. Joseph Kronk's like, I'm gonna get out of your way because the Mustang and the AMG have a little battle ensuing here. This will be for P10 on the track, but P1 in their class. So this is a fight for the top spot in their class. That's nice. These are the fun ones. Because now it's like Josh just has to apply the pressure, and Aaron just needs to handle it, right? Boy, that Mustang is so much more stable now that it's been in the sim for a year, and people have finally figured out how to set the thing up. It's definitely a beast. Ooh, look at our pit stop strategy board. Let's go. Brought to you by Pixteca and GTCtv. So Jean McLuhan's gone 5 laps on his. He went 22 laps on the tires. Albie went 1 more than that. So equally, they're on tires, and still that 12 to 13 second gap between them. Albie's just gotta hope he makes a mistake. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And I'm feeling like that Josh Lee here is hoping for the same thing to the car in front of him.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the walls, and I mean, just the nature of this track in general, when it bites, it bites hard. So definitely nothing out of the books yet. I mean, we saw with Jean that spin in front of him that could have easily put an end to his victory. So yeah. Touch wood. Not trying to commentator's curse this or anything.
I see when you started commentating on it, Pix keeps moving the camera away so the curse doesn't fall upon them from you. But he'll leave it there until mine does. No, I'm kidding, Pix. I'm kidding. He's giggling in the background, but he's highly focused on seeing what's going on. Here's the move. Oh, no, you're gonna go around. Oh, I kind of saw that one coming. Back up and go.
Oh,
back up
he's
and go.
gonna lose so much time there as well.
That is
I'd let them
10
all go.
seconds at least. Race control has noted the incident. Okay, guess we'll be taking a look at that here shortly. I feel like, did he leave the inside open, or did he? What happened to Chris?
Oh, that was he got slowed down by him going back on track.
Being safe. All right, so what I'm curious to see is from behind there. There it is. I think he left the door open, went wide, and he's like, I'm just gonna go right inside. He's right there. Oh wow, that was net code for sure. Wow, that was big.
Yeah, wow.
I
And then
could
he
have I could
loses.
have walked between them. That's how far it was. And I
And then
say
he
that because
loses.
I'm not a small guy. That's jeez.
You could put a
Yeah.
moped on there.
That is huge. Oh, I feel like going on the radio and just telling Aaron, hey, don't be mad at him. That wasn't him.
Yeah.
He
Right,
out of
but-
iRacing.
No, he's got to be able to put the red mist away and focus on driving. This race isn't over. We just hit the halfway mark. Something exactly like that could happen to Josh Lee, right? So, and then he's right back in the fight again.
Yeah, well, he lost like 10. He lost so much time having to wait for everyone to come past as well.
Yeah.
Nothing
Wait.
like a bit of netcode.
Why does it show him catching up to Joseph Lee really fast? Why is there only a second between them now? Oh, he was redressing. Dude, that's just okay.
Because you know I'm all about that bass,
That was the wrong button. That was not the button. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I was gonna give him the air horn. But that is class right there. Even though he knows he didn't touch him, he was class and he left it back there. That was pretty awesome. I love to see that, don't you guys? That's one of my favorite things to
Incredible
see drivers.
sportsmanship.
I
In
mean-
this case, he didn't need to, right?
Yeah,
No, he didn't
Like-
need to.
that was totally netcode, but I think that's just such a good, like, that shows a lot about him, I think, especially considering that gap would have been huge after he had to wait.
Oh
Oh.
no!
I'll
Hold
be-
back that up. I literally looked away for this. Okay, here we go. Did somebody just fly through the apex of that other corner? Like, cut the chicane and...
Yeah, Albie's pitting now as well. He's just had a pit. He's in the pit lane now.
Oh!
Oh no.
I thought someone went shooting through, but no, they were just backing up. Oh. It was an AMG. It's either Stuart
Black
Smith,
MG.
Josh Lee.
I think it's
Where?
Those are
Stuart
the only
Smith.
ones it could be.
Yes.
Yeah, Stuart Smith.
Oh.
Oh. Now he just backs right up into the oncoming traffic.
And there's nothing
No,
Albie can
no,
do there.
no.
That's
Right in
such a-
front of P2. Wow.
Such a blind corner that there's not much Albie can do about that. And he's just had a pit as well to repair the damage.
Oh. John McClune back up into the lead of the race.
Oh,
That's
and
right.
Stuart Smith just had another crash as well. In turn 6.
Well, he's got a lot of car parts missing.
Yes. At least his wing's still there.
Is it though? It's crooked. It's sideways.
You may as well
Warped.
take it off at this point. gain the extra kilometers down the straight.
He's got a couple corners to get to the pit lane, and then he can get
Yeah.
the car fixed.
And along with that, he also has a black flag now, so that is how quickly a race can be turned on its head.
Yep, that'll happen.
Brought to you by GTCtv.
Nope, nope, nope. hey, traitor! What is? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh.
Brought to you by Chris Ball.
Oh, stop that. That's funny. Well, that's the thing about the race, right? Like, Jose Flores is probably like, what am I gonna do to get up here? Oh, that helps. Right? So, oh boy. Well, maybe some of the drivers just need a little coffin break. Get a little. Maybe it's getting a little late, and they need to get some caffeine in them, and try to get themselves together. No, look at this back here. Wait, Alvy's still out? Did he pit?
Yeah, he pit. He took his fast repair though, I believe.
Oh, he did. 10 seconds in there. Okay. Oh, he's still sitting up in the top 3 spots, so that's good. I think this coffee brand with coffin break. I think we need to just pull that up anytime somebody crashes. When they crash really bad. Oh, they died. So go check them out. NatashaCoffee.com/envy. There, I said it. I need to make sure I got that in there before I forget. Stuart Smith again off the track right in front of Alvy. To add insult to injury, Alvy's like, don't you do that again. Wow. And there's Tyrrell Lance right there in front of him. How did he pit and then come back out fighting for P2?
I believe he had about a 20-second gap to Tyrrell when he pitted. I don't know how much time he spent in the pits though.
Yeah, 10 minutes, 10 seconds. No, 10 seconds. 10.1 is the amount of time he was in. I think that's just in the pit box. That's not the whole travel time through it.
Yeah. He had 38 seconds, so in the lane. So yeah, he had about a 20 to 30 second gap there before he pitted, which is why he's come out now.
These two having a good old time. There's Javi Sierra, not too far back there.
And I mean, of course, these two, Aaron and who was it, Josh? I think both of these guys.
Yeah, Josh Lee and Aaron
fighting for a GT4M championship as well. Now that Joe Stella's been moved up to silver, so that's P1 and 2 right now.
Yep.
Class.
That was pretty rough, man. Did you see how far when Alvy hit that AMG? Like how far it shot that car forward?
It just bounced straight off his bumper.
I would say probably 20 G's if you were in that car, the way he hit him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was insane.
Looks like Albie got the move there.
Alvy's got a jumping castle in the front of his car. Because it just bounced straight off it. But yeah, I think that's the strategy for the straight. I don't think we've seen many people, if anyone, this race today. Sorry, drivers, if you have. Pull off a move there on the straight. So I think that's why Alby just tried to go for it in the hairpin there. That's proved a good move to get done nice and early there today. So, or tonight.
Oh, Pix, that was a very cinematic shot right there. That was really nice. I liked it. I was like fully engulfed and encapsulated by it. No,
the trees in front of the camera.
Like they popped out into the trees and the way the camera moved and everything. I was like, man, Pix has got drone work for days, man. Uh-oh.
Oh, not the sausage cup.
Oh, scratch, scratch, scratch. I'm getting kind of warm. Like, there's been a lot happening in the last 10 minutes between everybody. People's tires are getting worn out. People are getting antsy, or they're coming out on cold tires and making mistakes. Ooh, a little bit of a wiggle from Terrell. That's going to be hard to pull back in that car in front, but oh, I see someone back there battle. Oh, that's not for position, I don't think, is it? Oh, that might be it right there. So that's Javi, and I thought I saw it was a different car. My brain was processing something else in the background, and I thought it was Javi back there, but it was no. Right? No, I'm sorry. I was just talking about the other view. You were looking at a different car. I'm saying I made a mistake. So Mr. Mueller there, Brad, trying to get that Mustang all the way up to the back end of that AMG. Oh, I like that camera, Pix. Let's go.
Pix is bringing out all the shots.
He is. He's like, I'm gonna start playing with all the cameras now. We're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
show some people
Yes,
what's
sir.
up.
This is my moment.
This is your moment. This is. Oh,
Oh, did we? That Mustang
No.
just took some paint off that wall.
he did.
Wow.
Or he left his paint on the wall. Oh my gosh, these cars sound amazing.
Yeah, that Mercedes is in a sandwich of Fords right now. Not something you want to be in.
Nope. Careful!
Yeah, I mean-
Oh, jeez, you almost hit the camera. You Pix pays a lot of money for those.
He almost left his mirror there.
Just about.
Oh.
Oh.
You might be close enough for a move here.
It's gonna be tight. Oh,
He's just
can
gonna
he
bump
do
him.
it? I think he's
Oh.
pushing. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna make it happen. He's gonna lay back.
Oh, he's got the exit.
There it is. There's the exit. He's gonna go for it. Oh, just barely gonna be there.
He's gonna have the inside for the right-hander though.
Yeah, he'll be off the line for the left. Oh, he gives it up.
Oh,
Oh, he gave it up. He had it. He just had to hold it on. Hold it on.
Wow.
See, I don't know what I say sometimes, but I guess that's part of my charm. Owie.
Yeah, sure. Alrighty.
All right. This is gonna get good. All right. Hey, so folks, I'm gonna take a quick break and rest my larynx for a bit. I'm gonna leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Oscar here to take over for a little bit, if you don't mind. Take it away, dude.
Yeah, too easy. We're gonna give Chris a nice little vocal rest now, but yeah, I mean, of course, like Jean's got a 39-second gap now, so that's pretty big. He's just gonna keep stretching that out at the moment. Of course, so Albie doesn't have that fastest little lap at the moment, so he's trying to put his foot down and work, but hey, anything can happen in 31 minutes. So
Yes, sir. That's why I was.
we have a little.
Yeah, that's why I was
Not sure.
asking if we had any rain maybe coming to make it a little bit interesting for Jean.
Yeah,
I
of
have that
course.
little
I
yellow
mean,
flag button I could push.
commentator's curse on another level.
All right, if we get a super sticker
If we get a super
on
chat-
YouTube for a super chat for $10, Chris is going to throw that yellow flag. $10. Who has?
Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me.
Just kidding. Don't do it, retro. Or I don't know.
Hey, if it happens, it happens. Anyway, no, but I think the drivers would hate us if it rained.
Oh yes.
I mean, last race at VIR was extremely sketchy and extremely wet. So I think they've had enough wet races for the season. They've filled up their quota. They're like, no more. Although you never know. The race is always nice and spicy. Some nice wet track. Speaking of which, past races, I want a little question for you guys, considering I'm new here. I mean, we'll start with picks, if that's okay. I just want to know what it's also for the viewers to get a little intake if there's any new people here watching for the first time. Your favourite race or highlight from the season so far, I think. You're good. I've put you on the spot.
I don't know. I guess Charlotte was a fun track to have. Not that I remember any particular moment, but bringing these cars to Charlotte was a good twist for this series. So that was a cool thing for me to see for a couple of races ago that we brought this series to Charlotte. That was fun.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I personally love Charlotte. Charlotte's a great track. And another track I like is Indy, which I believe is that next week? Indy Road?
Yep.
That should be a fun one. I think we just had a crash there. Stuart Smith in the Mercedes again. Oh, that's at turn 6 there, I think.
I
What's
think
happened
he's
there?
going to have no parts left in the garage for that car.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've exceeded the team budget for today.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Oh, that's a big one.
So he's just going to do it backwards instead.
Yeah. Just
Oh my
reverse,
gosh.
Reverse to the pit lane. Oh. Wow. There's Albie going through now with some lapped traffic there, I believe. But yeah, that's been a tough day for him today, but that is racing sometimes. And I think a tight battle we have here on track. This is Chris Heidi in the AMG just on the straight there now with Jose Flores behind him there. We've got Chris is the silver driver here, so he's punching above his weight here today, up in P4, which we'll be stoked about. So, but yeah, we got Jose behind him now. There's the 9/10 gap there, so he's definitely closing up to them there. And Jose would love to try and get in front of them. Of course, being the GT3 Pro leader this season, so he would love to get some more points on the board. Believe he was about 6/10 quicker than him last lap, so he's definitely starting to close that gap a little bit, and we'll be looking for some more points on the board. And you never know, maybe, just maybe, Jose is using some triple stint racing clubs to be nice and quick.
keeping good grip on the wheel.
Just
now.
the thought, you know. Yeah, he's gonna have the. That's where he's inching every little bit of lap time out of course, the triple stint racing gloves, which of course I believe was it each one random driver will receive one, I think. I forgot the prizes. I'm sorry, folks. My cheat sheet is too small. But yeah, he's definitely closed up to him now. He's taken lots of time out of him this lap, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there.
Uh-oh.
He's just going to try and see
Oh, dear.
where he can get a move done there, because it is a pretty tight track. With that being said, there are a lot of overtaking zones here, so it should be interesting. We've got about a 2.5 tenth gap there.
Oscar,
He's
in
6
the
tenths
chat,
quicker than him there.
Retro Coffin in the chat says his favorite highlight was all the Porsche winners at VIR.
Hey, fellow Porsche fan, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did actually realize that I think I put that on one of the talking notes for today, that the Porsches were extremely strong last time out in Virginia with the I guess the lockout really, with the P1 for AM Pro and Silver there, which is big. But yeah, the Porsches obviously have been pretty strong this season, which is good to see as a Porsche fan. What can I say?
Yeah.
No, it's a great thing to see. He's dropped back a little bit here, Jose. Yeah, he's going to get the slipstream down the straight here, but I just don't think he's going to be far enough in front of him. Boy, do those headlights look amazing on that Mercedes. Might just be me, but that is... I love the yellow-greenish headlights on these cars. Just closing right up to that gap there now. And Chris Heide as well is going to be looking to get some points over Joe Stella today, who's back in 8th position, I believe. As those two are actually currently tied on points for the GT3 Silver Championship, which should be interesting. I believe they're 52 points each, him and Joe Stella and Chris Heide. So Chris will not want to give this spot up. He'll be working every little bit out of that track that he can. But yeah, apart from that, this field is spread out pretty well at the moment. A lot of cars seeing very clear track in front of them at the moment.
Yeah.
I commented on Chris Heide's car last race, and he sent me a private message. He's like, "Thanks, man. I love it."
Chris, I'm
it's the
expecting
simple
the
little
same.
things we do to make people happy, right?
Well, sometimes, you know, you invest so much time into making them look good. When somebody acknowledges that, it's a little pat on the back, so it's good. Yeah.
That's why nobody asks for me to make them for them. Oh, you want a livery? Black cars with some stickers. All right, you're good.
Yeah. Oh, and Joshua Lee just had a crash as well. That's turn 3. Oh, Albie. That bumper's looking nice. Oh, Jose is wanting to get past Chris so badly right now. Stopping some car part back there. I think that might be the aftermath of Josh losing his rear wing. But he is right on the back of that Mercedes right now. I think he's just having, I think it's just, he's been quicker than him almost every lap. It's just the struggle of trying to find a spot to overtake around this track. Oh, big stuff oversteer there. Just trying to get it turned in.
I have an interesting bit of information on Chris Heide. So he is employed with Andretti Autosport, and he lives in Indianapolis. And he's the hospitality specialist at Andretti Autosport at the moment. I guess he does 2 different things there. I guess maybe he does the jacks and also manages hospitality stuff.
Oh wow!
So,
I mean, that's a pretty It's a very nice resume he's got going there.
It does, yeah.
And now he's
Anyway,
fighting
just
it
thought
out for P3 in the ENVY Simsports GT3 Sprint Series.
Yeah, well, he's first in his class,
Yeah,
which is
yeah, he
great.
is.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of an incident there. It's this William Gary with the wonderfully coloured rims just going off there through the grass.
I made that livery for him.
I think
I'm kidding.
I think Josh Lee as well just had an incident in front of these two here. Chris Hiddy, give them a little bit of a scare as they run bumper to bumper with each other.
Oh no, the replay box is out.
Oh, it just loses.
That's
the rear.
exactly what
That
he
is
did lap
picture
2. Or
perfect. Oh,
are you sure
Well-
that wasn't the same one?
at least he didn't have to wait for all the cars and chuck it in reverse really quickly this time. Yeah, wow, that was exactly the same as the first one. And here goes the move. Oh, he's into the pits.
Oh,
Whoa.
That was so unsafe. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. He went inside and then around the front of him to get in there.
I was watching it, I was like, is he actually, he's okay, he's really going to do it. And then I was like, oh, he's into the pits. But wow, that is, yeah, that is a
Maybe
move.
he thought the other car was pitting. Maybe he thought Chris was pitting
Yeah, I
and
don't know.
was gonna follow him in.
Yeah.
wow.
Wow. That is, well, Chris Hiddy has some breathing room now. You can relax for a little bit.
You know, that guy better be careful. Chris was a lacrosse player in college. Those guys are tough. Don't piss him off. He might come after you.
Chris is bringing out all the history stats today.
I'm just sitting on his LinkedIn staring at all. His high school is the best name ever. You want to hear it? You got to hear this.
Yeah.
Chattahoochee. Best name ever.
What?
Oh, good.
Chattahoochee. There's a whole countryside way down yonder on Chattahoochee. It was hotter than a hoochie coochie. Do you not know the song? Okay. Well, anyway, that's just hilarious.
That
Okay,
just
off of
remind-
LinkedIn.
that-
Get back to the race.
That just remind me of Seinfeld and George Costanza's dad when he shouted "Hoochie Mama."
Oh. Oh my gosh.
We
This
need
is what
that.
happens when you go 90 minutes in a race,
Yes,
folks.
exactly. Hoochie Mama.
Hoochie
Yeah,
mama.
and Chris Hiddy's now into the pits now. But yeah,
So
I
this
think
is a
I think the
90-minute
game
race.
plan- Sorry, go
So we
ahead.
got what? We got about what? 18 minutes left?
Yeah,
Yes?
seven. Just
Okay.
going off 17 minutes now to the
getting
race.
close.
So it's going to be a splash and dash here from Chris. I think Brad Muller is also in the pits. So all these drivers are coming in for the last splash and dash of the race. You've got a bit of a banged up car there, I think. The Ford Mustang of Brad. Looks like, but that should all be relatively clean as it comes out of the pits. The damages will slowly be done while he's taking the fuel.
Bix, move the camera over.
That was a beautiful post.
It was such a pretty post.
And well, actually, there's the pass for Jose. He's just, I think he's gone past him on pit exit there. So either, I think, as I said before, a lot of times he's made a lost in the pits. So yeah, as we've seen there, Jose's managed to pull that pits off primarily because of the shorter time in the pits, I guess. Yeah, wow.
That's interesting because Jose Flores and Chris Hiddy both had
Yeah, I'm looking at now.
15-second pit stops.
Yeah, I think Chris might have just had a bit of a slow outlap possibly then, because yeah, he's managed to get that move off very well.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to the 3 safest drivers on the track today with no perceivable off tracks, and that would be our race leader Jean McLuhan, our driver who's currently P4 on the racetrack right now, and we're staring at him, Chris Hitty. There was a third one, but that number just went away, so now there's only the two.
No.
Commentators curse.
Yeah, exactly. Who was it?
Well, Chris still has 0. Chris, well, that's who we're looking at. It was somebody else, but now
Sarah?
there's a
Javi?
1 next. I think.
Yeah.
What's that?
Maybe Javi then, huh?
No, Javi's got. It was somebody. It was somebody that was up in the white on the board, so they were on the lead lap. I think it might have been Brad Mueller.
Yeah, possibly.
But anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course, there's also prizes, as we said before, for the famous drivers if they participate in every race. So it's not just all about winning, guys.
Albie's like, I'm not playing games with you people. Give me my spot. Oof. Did he just hit the wall? Was that Sparks? Yes. There it is. Look at that, Jean McLuhan. What is his gap right now? 8 seconds?
Yeah, it is currently 8.1 seconds back to Albie.
That's the closest I think Albie's been to him all day.
I was just looking at that too. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, he's actually closed it up pretty good there.
Yeah.
About 4 out of 5 seconds, roughly.
Although John was about 0.6 quicker last lap, but that being said, Albie is definitely starting to slowly inch away for that gap at the moment. Back out to 8 seconds now.
Yeah, he was about almost 0.8 faster that last lap than he was. I think is that Albie we saw going through the chicane back there in the back of the
I believe it
screen?
is.
I think it might have been.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he can see his target. I wonder what that's going to do for him. He sees him dart off into the chicane. He's probably like, oh, so you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Stevens here is, let's not forget about the end drivers. Leading by, how much is he leading by? Let's see. 27 seconds to Joshua Lee in the number 8 car. So that's looking like possibly a nice win on the books there, touch wood. Yeah, that's a big gap, 26.3 seconds. And of course, Aaron Stevens is the leader for GT3 and in terms of championship standings as well. Back to Joshua Lee, I believe, who's now in second after Joe Stella got moved up to silver. So that's some big points on the board there today for Aaron, hopefully. Try and stretch out that gap to Josh Lee as we move into the second half of the season now. We're on the walking out of the woods. So yeah, that's we can try and keep that round and bring it home for a P10 overall finish. He'd be very happy with that, especially in the 90-minute race that it was today. So all the drivers putting in some good work.
Well, he did finish second in
Yeah.
at Virginia, so he's
Yeah.
This will be 2 podiums in a row, which is a good way to get it going.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe. Gotta get the word out so people can watch and see all this great racing. And you guys can start listening now to other broadcasters. You don't have to listen to my voice all the time. You get to hear other people talk too. I'm not sure if that's good or bad yet.
Chris, we're all here for you. The radio voice.
The man with a face for radio. That's me.
Oh. And of course, this would also be a if Jose can keep in front of Chris Hardy, which he's managed to pull out a very nice gap of around about 3 seconds now, which would be a back-to-back podium, I believe, as he brought out the big win in Virginia. So
Yeah, he did. You're right.
that'd be another podium. Oh, that's a crash. Just as I'm talking about him.
He also got he's also third place at Charlotte.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
he
I
finished
believe
there.
looking at here,
And he won Long Beach too. So he's been on
Yeah.
top of. He's been in.
Yeah.
But he did not do so well in at Sonoma in the first round. He finished in the top 5, but all the other races he's finished on the podium. So
yeah, I mean, also the big thing there is that he started every race, which, while yes, I think there's the no rear wing there that's just caught him out, and it's just spun it on the exit. Oh, that car is looking a bit worse for wear.
it's not looking great.
No. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, even though there is drop rounds, it is always an advantage if you can do every race. Because, yeah, it just helps out the points a lot. So he's started every race so far, so that is always important. Might get its hands on some random prizes. Never know.
There you go. Yeah, we have something similar to that in our events too. If you show up to all the races, you get basically a raffle ticket, and we do a drawing, and you get like a $15 iRacing gift card.
Oh, sick.
If you win the drawing, it's fun.
Yeah, I think it's always a great idea for leagues to do that. Just keeping drivers on track, you know, and trying to build that activity sort of for the league. It makes for so much better racing out there. So as we have seen today, I mean, it has been action packed. I mean, I think now that it's especially since it's been a 90-minute race, the field is very spread out. But those, even just like the first 70 minutes, really was.
That's some blinking.
Internet, hold on. Yeah, but I think even just the first 70 minutes were just pretty action packed today. So
yeah, it was for
been
sure.
great fun. Nice
I like
welcome
Sam's
to me.
comment in the chat. He says it's gonna be a wild Bill going to Mercedes after this one.
You can imagine the Mercedes engineers like pulling down the glasses and like looking at the check.
I think Chris Hitty is the only AMG out there that didn't hit something. Like, I think that the rest of them all were just crashing into walls and spinning the cars and leaving car parts out there. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe Chris is just picking them up, kind of like when you're playing Sonic the Hedgehog and you're just picking up all the coins or, you know, whatever. He's picking up all the parts. Like med kits.
He's the branding for Mercedes. He's trying to show what's underneath the car. Here is the radiator.
I believe Josh Lee's insurance agent just called. They're not happy.
Actually, Josh Lee is currently second in the AM class right now.
Yeah.
And he gained 6 positions since the start of the race. Albie's the biggest gainer with 11.
Yeah, Albie is. And I mean, mind you, Albie's did that in the first 8 laps. So he was a man on a mission. So
yeah, I'm wondering where he would be right now if he didn't have that incident in the chicane. With only 9 seconds between them, and he had to pit again. Like, what would that have done for him? You know?
Yeah. I think that's really been the game changer of this race. I mean, it's the way this track is, you know, it can bite, so just get a slow car in front of you and you can't see him, and there's a race sort of thing. But no, he's definitely managed to pull it back, and that gap's starting to stretch out a little bit, just ever so slightly. Jean is just putting on an absolute masterclass today, really, so the only thing that would top it off now would be fastest lap.
True.
So, I mean, maybe he's trying to go fastest lap. You never know. But yeah, I mean, so far that's been absolute picture perfect race for Jean. So
Yeah, he's having a really good race.
and then
Well,
we got Chris
sorry, go
Hiddy
ahead.
in P4. Yeah, but that's of course going to be first overall at the moment for GT3 Silver, which would help his points haul of the season. Trying to catch up to David, I believe, but is David here today? Yes, he is, down in 5th there now for 5th in class, I believe. Yep, there we go. And the numbers
It
are
is
confusing
time.
there. I was like, and Albie's in the pit lane at the moment. Don't know what that is about.
Yeah, he still holds the fastest lap, and I believe there's
does.
bonus point for that. So
Yeah, maybe he's trying to chuck on a new pair of tires and go get that fastest lap.
Oh, he has it already. So maybe
Yeah,
he's
got it.
maybe he just
Yeah.
didn't have the fuel.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very short time in the stop there, so maybe it's
Yeah,
just quick splash and dash. But yeah, but now he's come out in behind some laps of traffic, which, I mean, I think in the grand scheme of things, if he managed to catch up to Sean, that would be some mighty effort. But even just like, you think about it, one of these cars spin in front of you, and it's pretty tough to get around them. So he's gonna try and he's gonna want to get around these guys pretty quick. I mean, especially with Josh Lee up ahead now with no rear wing.
Well, I mean, he's got about 3 or 4 minutes of racing left to do. He's not gonna close a 30-second gap doing that.
Oh no.
But at least he can salvage a second place even after everything he went through.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, 100%. I was more speaking about like just, I mean, we've seen today with, I mean, actually Albie himself just getting stuck behind like traffic, and then they end up crashing or reversing into him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's
you know, he's all it takes is for one of these cars in front of him to spin, and you know, it's extremely hard to get around them with this tight technical track that Gilles Villeneuve is. So, you were saying, Pix? Yep.
Albie trying to make the little pass. He gets around both of them in about 2 corners. So he's like, okay, now I'm just going to get through the rest of this. He has time where he is on the track. He'll get one more shot if he wants to try to get an even faster lap in. I don't know if he wants to make that kind of a decision this late in the race, because that could cost him a second place. So we'll see if he handles that. See what he does there. But look at all the gap he's already put on them. There's Aaron Siebens, the AM leader, with only 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go, roughly. And Aaron's just going to cruise on through there. He's got a giant gap to 2. So he doesn't have anything to really worry about there. He's just got to bring that car home. Chris Heide, a little less of a space to deal with. He's got a 6-second gap. He can't afford any mistakes, but he could come home with Terrell behind him in second place. So it could be good for him. This could be a good race finish. I'm sure he wanted to be on the podium, though. I'm sure he wanted to be up there. I know Albie did. So did Jose. But all in all, despite the wreckage that has been all around this track, a lot of the drivers have put in some pretty spectacular lap times and some pretty great overtakes. That's for sure. Whew. That was a pretty quick hour and a half when I go back and look at it.
Yeah. Time
It was very
flies.
exciting.
All right, so a bunch of cars coming across the start-finish line right now. This should be the white flag. Well, let's see, where is our pro leader? Jean McLuhan is...
He's going through the hairpin now onto the straight. So I think he'll take the white flag this time by.
Yep, that's about right. I never know when the sim is actually gonna throw the white
Oh
flag
yeah, you
for.
never know.
Oh, Josh Lee again. More Mercedes parts scattered around the racetrack. Where is he? There's people coming, including some class leaders not too far away. Oh, this is nope, 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 nope. Josh, Josh, let him through. Let him through. Oh, his car's gonna go around. His car's gonna go around. Oh,
I don't know how many more parts there are to pull off that car anymore.
I don't know either. Maybe he could throw a seat out the window or something. I don't know. So we are at the end of the race. I'm probably sitting on a white flag. I did not catch what flag he was shown on his way by. I'm assuming Jean McLuhan took the fastest lap. He took it by 6
Oh.
hundredths of a second from Albie on his last lap. Are you kidding? Jean McLuhan's like, I'm gonna get this done right now. Look at that. He is throwing it all out there.
Wow.
Woo! Albie's just like, "Urgh." I'm sure he's just ticked. But Albie still has a lap to go, so he may steal it
Yeah.
right at the end. Out of the final corners comes Jean McLuhan. Down the long straight, he's got one more chicane to get through, and that will give Jean McLuhan a win under his belt in the GT Sprint Series. It's been a pretty great race for him all the way through. He's managed to keep the race clean. He's got 0 off tracks, but he's going to come home now and take the checkered flag. Congratulations. Way to go, Jean McLuhan. Woohoo. That was a stellar race. 33-second gap. Here is David Labrere coming across. Wow. No, I didn't mean to insult you. That's sorry. Albie's heading down to the final chicane now. He'll come across as P2. Not far behind him is the third place Rob Shaw for the silver class. But Albie comes home after a traumatic event during the race. He's going to come home, and that's going to be P2 for him. Not bad. Didn't get that fastest lap like he wanted, but Rob Shaw's going to follow him right through and get that final podium spot in the silver class. And look at this. Jose Flores is going to come home with the final podium spot. Congratulations. Here you go, Jose Flores. And look at that right back there. I think that's Aaron Siebens that's coming across for the win. Yep, there he is. Look at that. Way to go, Aaron Siebens. He gets another win under his belt. That's great. That's great. Whoa. Okay, it's not over until it's over in these days.
I think
Tyrrell
the
gets a
brakes
second
fell off.
place. Oh, what's that?
I think the brakes might have fallen off now.
I think so.
That Mercedes.
That Mustang's got wobbly wheels all over the right side of it. Everyone's brought these cars home with very little flat parts of their cars left. Dings and scratches and galore. But
Yeah, Jules Villeneuve has taken some victims today.
he has. I think we had 2 or 3 retirements out of the race, and some Oscar Brown guy showed up. So he's on. He didn't even start the race.
Is there a
But-
prize for wooden spoon, or
Is there-
do I get a bumper sticker?
That's a really good question. All right, folks, I'm going to step away and go find ourselves some people to talk to, and I'll be back here in a second.
It's what a great race. First place finish was Jean McLuhan, of course, followed by Alvi Alvarez, Mr. Jose Flores in third. Congratulations to those guys. Chris Heide finishing in fourth, Terrell Lance in fifth, Brad Mueller sixth, followed by Rob Shaw in seventh, Joe Stella in eighth, David Labarera in ninth, Aaron Siebens in 10th. Bringing up the rest of the grid here is 11th, Joshua Lee, 12th, William Gary, 13th, Javi Sierra, 14th, Stuart Smith, 15th, Joseph Kronk Jr., 16th, Chris Rise. Congratulations to everybody.
That was
Wow,
awesome.
what a race.
Yes.
Mhm. So, we're gonna go find ourselves an Aaron Siebens. In fact, he is actually just here in the waiting room. I'm gonna bring uh, I'm gonna open the door and allow Chris and Aaron into the room. We'll wait on Jean McLuhan if he's able to show up. But we're gonna have a little chat with Aaron Siebens and give him the big air horns. Way to go, Aaron Siebens! You brought
Hey, thank you,
the
thank you.
Mustang home.
Yes, sir. Second time this season.
Nice job, dude.
Thank you, thank you. I have to thank old Retro Coppin. He's my crew chief. A lot of my stuff stops working. I don't know what's going on with my computer the last couple weekends, but a lot of the stuff stopped working, so we had to do everything. He had a spot. He had to do everything, do all the calls for the strategy. But we brought her home. Clean race. That's what it took. No mistakes. Got through some stuff. Got into a little something when we were racing for first and second. He gave me the position back. I respect that. I need to apologize for Albie for getting in his way the last time he got past us. It's a bad spot for me to let him by, but all in all, it was a great race. Got to thank the great people at Peterson Printing. It's my buddy's company. They let me put their name on my car, so glad to get in the podium for
Peterson
'em.
Printing.
Yes, sir.
Hey, the car looked awesome. It looked stable. It looked planted. It didn't look like the typical Mustang when it first came out. It looked very racy, very stable, and it looked awesome bouncing off the sausage curbs through the corners. It just looked amazing. You did a good job with the car, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Like I said, I got to give a lot of the credit to Retro. We started with a baseline setup and we just worked on it through practice, and that's what we came up with. So
Well, good job. And so I might as well give shout outs to Retro in the chat. Shout out to Retro. So
It's
congratulations, man. Again, good job, dude. That was awesome.
all right, appreciate you.
All right. Good luck in Indianapolis next week.
Thank you. That's my hometown, so
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
you know
yes,
what?
sir.
Chris Hitty's in your hometown.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Nice,
you guys
nice.
got to go
I
you got to
live,
go
I'll
find a way to
represent.
get together.
dude, I live
Yeah,
north side.
yeah. I'm on the northwest, so and,
Okay.
Yeah,
and
hey,
Retro
he does
too. So
hospitality for
we go to a
Andretti.
bunch.
Maybe he can get you to a
Oh,
race.
nice. Hey, there you go. There you go.
Used to
Yeah.
do hospitality.
Get me and Retro. We go to a lot of races around here, so
Oh, dude, that'd be
It's the
awesome. Yeah.
hometown derby.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Sounds good.
Awesome. Getting it all put together. Awesome, guys. Well, congratulations again, man.
All
Now,
right, thank you.
we're going to go over and hit up Mr. Chris Hitty. There he goes. He gets the job done. First place in the silver, man. And heck, you were nearly on the podium this race. There was some crazy stuff that got in the way and had slowed you up a bit, but you survived through it. You were one of 2 drivers with no off tracks in this race.
Who was the other one?
So,
Just out of curiosity.
the race leader, the race winner,
Oh,
John
okay.
McLuhan.
That makes
Yeah.
sense though. So yeah, that was that. I mean, like Aaron said, good clean race. Had some situation at the start there where some guys got caught up. Unfortunately, just David had a great start and got around me. I knew I was gonna have to chase him down, and I think he got caught up in that, unfortunately. So, kind of a real shame for him though. But yeah, just a good clean race. Trying to, what was it? Terrell had phenomenal pace, trying to keep up with him, and which was difficult. But when he pit, I think it was like 3 laps before me. I kind of knew like, all right, let's save some fuel and run long, and I'll catch up at the end, and got fortunate enough to to just save and just run longer, and came out of the pits, and I thought I'd have a lead. I didn't realize it would be as big as it was. It kind of took me by surprise, and then Jose Flores was right there, and it's not worth it. So I said just let him go. He had pace. I didn't want to get caught up with anything to jeopardize the win or anything like that. So yeah, got to thank some of my teammates over at Aerokinetics as well too. They helped me out big time. I actually played around with a VIR setup from the other week, believe it or not, to kind of help me out here. But yeah, it was great. It was awesome. I just kind of, honestly, most of the race I was just kind of by myself, just cruising around a little bit and trying to get consistent lap times, which was a little troubling here and there. But yeah, awesome. Felt feels really good to finally get one after finishing second a couple times and third, and so yeah, glad I could kind of finish it off there.
Yeah, well, hey, having clean track in front of you was the ticket for this race because several drivers got caught up in just too many cars and not enough asphalt. And having that clean track in front of you where you can just turn your laps, that's where the magic happens.
Yeah, and
So
then some of
nice
the
job,
corners
dude.
are kind of tight, and so you get the indication like car stopped right, car stopped left, and you're trying to figure out like where they are, but you got to be careful. You don't want to compromise too much speed here. But yeah, it was awesome. I appreciate that very much, and yeah, looking forward to Indianapolis next week as well too. Hopefully, I can string a couple wings together. I still got to chase down David L. I think it's Labarere, but I still got
Yep.
to try to chase him down in the leads because he had a pretty sizable lead on me. So yeah, try to string some along here and see if I can catch him in the championship.
There you go. Yeah, well, there's you, Chris Rice, and David Labarere. Yep, that word in the top 3 there in the silver class.
Sweet.
So it'll be interesting to see how close it comes. I'm excited to see how it works out for you, man. Congratulations again, dude. Good
Big
job.
shout out to David as well too. He got caught up in that lap one incident, was all the way at the back, and I think he finished like 8th or something like that. So good for him for sticking after it and kind of making sure I kept honest as well too. So yeah, big shout out to him as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and this is pretty exciting. I've been doing this league for a few years now, and it's it's nice to finally get a win.
Yeah, for sure.
Took
Now
some
you're
time,
just gonna
took some
have to
effort.
brace it and get that win in the pro class next season, right?
Yeah, that's going to be the real challenge, and well, man, looking at those guys and what they do, it's whoo, I have a lot of work to do to close that gap up,
Mhm.
but yeah, it'll be fun.
Awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is Heidi. So let me clarify a couple things because I get a chuckle out of it. It is Heidi, and so I do work. So what I do is I do work for Andretti Global. I'm one of the truck drivers. I do the pit lane setup for Marcus Ericsson's car, and I do the air jack as well too. For Marcus
Hey.
Ericsson. So I know that there's been some back and forth that like Chris is like he's the air something guy or is the air wand or air so I am the air jack for Marcus Ericsson as well.
We're very informed up in the broadcast booth. Trust me.
That's funny. So but yeah, it is Heidi. So whoever like I think my first season somebody said Hitty, and I just kind of chuckled because people at work call me that just to mess with me. It's funny. I don't mind it.
Guess
But
who?
then
Guess
somebody
who?
well somebody I'm not sure, but somebody accidentally said Chris Heidi in a race broadcast, and it stuck. And I was like, "Oh, they figured it out on their own." I was like, I was impressed.
that actually happened today as well. Someone said Chris Heidi, and one of you was like, "Oh,
Yep.
it's Hitty."
Oh, that's
And
fantastic! But yes, it is Heidi. So you
I
guys
see,
you
because
got it right.
I always I had to remember like Heidi Klum. I don't know
Yes.
why. Be-
Uh huh.
so yay, I was right. Go, Chris.
Yep. Yep. Which leads to some wild spellings of my last name, which it is what it is. So just wild spellings, and I crack up at them all the time. So
That's awesome. All right, man. Well,
but thank you
go
guys so
party.
much.
Go tell everybody at your on your race team. Say, hey, I just friggin' won a race. Woohoo!
Yeah,
Just gotta get it done.
I'm gonna tell like 10 people and like one will care, but that's okay. I don't care. I'll tell a bunch. I don't care. I don't. I'll
Hey,
tell all of them.
since you're the highest finishing person that is here in the broadcast, you get this one, baby, because you do.
Thanks, I
Awesome.
appreciate that. That's so cool. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate what you guys do, putting on a broadcast to begin with. I know it's sometimes challenging and not the easiest, but thank you guys for trying your damnedest to call a good race. I go back and watch them sometimes, and you guys make it entertaining. So thank you guys very much as well too.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Good job.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, see ya. Bye.
Ah, that was pretty great. that
Yeah,
was a good race. Chris
Wow.
Heidi Klum. There we go. See, that's how you're gonna remember it from now on. So,
Yeah,
well,
'cause
Jean
I had
McLuhan
to-
wasn't able to meet with us today, but there he is on your screen, the race leader, the race winner, and Pix is gonna grab some pictures for us. So, that was a good race. Oh, Pix is gonna find out for sure now what it is.
Pix
He's
is
gonna
gonna
figure it
do
out.
Pix things, yeah.
Pix is doing Pix things. Don't go down, go up, whatever you do. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little bit more racy than I thought. Okay.
Well,
Okay. Wait.
this is racing. We
Yep.
went racing.
Yes,
Yeah.
we went racing it with racy stuff. Is that one of the Atasha Coffee chicks? I think it might be. They put Atasha Coffee on the car.
Product placement.
Doesn't have the logo, no.
No, maybe not. But yeah, that thing definitely looks like something else from the front at a distance.
Up to interpretation.
Awesome. All right. Well, hey, that was fun. I know John was back there digging up some cool facts for us, and it's always nice having extra people around to offer things. John, what did you think of the race, dude?
That was a great race.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty entertaining, yeah.
And what do you think of the coffee?
And how was your coffee?
The coffee is probably my favorite part of the race.
Awesome. And what was the one you were drinking again? It was something in bourbon.
Bourbon pecan.
Bourbon pecan. Interesting.
Or
Okay,
pecan,
well-
I guess, depends on what part of the country you live in.
Pecan. I've never heard of pecan.
I have.
I guess
That's
I have
wrong.
heard that before.
I guess we call it pecans in Australia then.
Yeah, that's the wrong way to say it, but it's
Nice job.
we can't
Yes,
all
the
be
others
right.
are
It's the
in line.
upside. It's the upside down way to say it.
It's the upside down way. Awesome. Well, thanks to Atasha Coffee for sponsoring this series. Go check them out. AtashaCoffee.com/envy. And they even have a discount code on there. And John will vouch that the stuff is pretty good because he's been drinking that with bourbon every night, it seems. Or not with bourbon. It's bourbon flavored. I get that. I'm just trying to
Yes.
be funny. Okay. So anyway, and of course the Triple Stint folks. Thanks for your sponsorship here. It helps Envy keep the lights on. Believe me, us at GT Champions know exactly what that's all about. So having good sponsors, that's awesome. So Triple Stint, hats off to you for keeping ENVY Simsports doing their thing because they're pretty great. So go check them out at triplestint.com, folks. Picks. That race for me was a blast. What did you think?
That was fun, and even if we are not used to have this kind of cars on this track, it suited it. So enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Awesome. Yeah,
now,
pretty good race.
we need John Cannon to give Jean McLuhan some ballast because that gap was huge, and I don't know if
kilograms.
Albie is here. He usually joins. But if Albie, well, you know what? I think you had a good point a few minutes ago. If Albie didn't have that crash, maybe it would have been closer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I enjoyed it.
If I look at Jean McLuhan finished 4th in the first race, right? And then in the second race he was 3rd. And then in Charlotte, he was well, he didn't even finish the race or even start the race. And then, of course, we have Virginia where he finished I believe it was 3rd. Oh no, wait, no, he wasn't there either. So yeah, I mean, he had a good race. So good on him. That's what you want, is to have a good race. So next weekend, folks, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Chris Heide and friends will be there. Maybe they'll meet up together and they'll all just take their sim rigs to one place and race side by side. That'd be fun. And then December 5th, Chicago. That'll be after Thanksgiving here in the United States. And then Willow Springs on December 12th. That will be the end of that. And that was really great. Tell you what, Oscar, it was your first time with us in the booth. What'd you think, man?
I mean, there's a little bit of a thing going here, but that was one amazing race. I think we've seen with all the people that did well, especially Jean and I believe was it Aaron Siebens there and Chris Heidi as well. The winners of each of that class, they were all extremely clean out on track. So I think the main thing today was just keeping it out of the wall and trying to have as clean of a race as you can. So yeah, but I think it was a great race and 90 minutes of fun. I don't think 90 minutes has ever gone so quick for me.
There you go. Well, you know what? I'm just glad you had a good time. Enjoyed having you in the booth for your first time with us. So appreciate you hanging out there with us. It was a lot of
Yeah,
fun. I
I mean,
enjoyed the
one
race
last
too.
thing, sorry.
What's that?
One last thing, sorry, when you get a chance.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Have at it.
No, I just want to thank you guys as well for giving me the chance to do this, and I've had heaps of fun, so can't wait to do it again. And of course, thanks to all the sponsors as well. So, yeah, it's been great fun.
Awesome. So we'll think about it, Oscar. I don't know. No, that was really appreciate your insight. And of course, John, your insight as well. It's fun to have us a bunch of people figuring out what's going on in a race. 90 minutes is a long time to keep everyone's attention and to have things going on. Like you said earlier in the broadcast, when they start to stretch out, there's a few things that you got to find to keep you busy. And I think we did a good job on it. So appreciate that. And John, to you, sir. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for putting on the series and having us come broadcast it for you. I'm Chris. This is the rest of the crew. Thanks to Eton out there. That's GTCtv bringing you round 4, 5, whatever round we were in just now. The Natasha Coffee GTC Sprint Series. And there's Mr. Villeneuve on the screen. Awesome. Copyright. Anyway, all right. Thanks everybody for coming by. We'll catch you guys next time. And don't forget, we will be broadcasting the final round of the prototype showdown, the GTP cars at Daytona. It's the night race to finish it off. And then we have registration has opened for the GT4 Trials of Power. 3 rounds, 5 races, and the final race you get to race with all of the other GT Champions winner coin winners. And then you get to see how you can do in a GT4 around the Nordschleife. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We appreciate having you around. Don't forget to visit our sponsors, Origin Micro, PC Systems, and of course, the ENVY sponsors, who are the most important of the sponsors, Itasha Coffee and Triple Stint. We'll catch you guys all next time around. Pix, thanks for everything. Awesome job. Guys, good having you around. And we'll see you guys next time around. Bye.
Bye. À bientôt. À bientôt. À bientôt.